He holds in his hand 5 master keys with which he just has the supreme control on royal economic, executive, security, and military aspects of life in the Saudi kingdom. It is the young son of Saudi king and the deputy crown prince Mohammed bin Salman. His dad has chosen him, nobody else. Why did he? Circles close to the royal family believe the king aims by assigning him as defense minister, as neutralizing the Saudi National Guards, head by Prince Muttab, by annexing it to the Ministry of Defense, as Muttab's loyalty has been to the deceased king Abdullah and has built robust power that can form a threat to the deputy crown princes in the now and the future. Mohammed bin Salman, with a poor diplomatic and political experience, also heads the Saudi royal court, which is the Saudi equivalent to the White House chief of staff.
Being deputy crown prince is a really big deal. Being minister of defense is a pretty big deal too, and being the son of the king is a pretty big deal. So he has a huge amount of power within the kingdom.
Furthermore, the king has invented a new economic council and assigned the spoiled son as his president, providing him economic power that he has already acquired, as his dad has also gifted him the presidency of Aramco, the biggest oil company worldwide. In his spare time, the emerging businessman works as deputy prime minister. Hold on. This is not all. He is also a member of the Security and Political Issues Council, which is the key Saudi decision-making body. The wonders are how the octopus prince finds the time for all his duties. Meanwhile, the Saudi media empire keeps preaching other peoples from Yemen to Iran and Syria across Iraq and attacking their governments in terms of fighting against dictatorship. Ranim Agha, MEC.
So this is why you're absolutely right. It makes him the most dangerous person. But you remember, they're under threat. The Saudi monarchy has been under threat for the last 15, 20 years anyway, because of the youth unemployment situation and the attacks against the Shia group in the Qatif and the eastern areas. So the Saudi monarchy has always been in great danger anyway. And this is why Salman now is trying to consolidate power before his father. His father's not a young man anymore.
No, he's suffering. He's suffering from dementia.
Okay, that's what we've heard, and obviously at that age they probably are. But Salman's now trying to grab the power, and you're right, he's too young, 30 years old, defense minister. The man has no experience. So yes, that makes him doubly more dangerous. And this is why Saudi Arabia, you're right, I think the monarchy is now in its last days, if you like.
Well, I personally hope so. I'm against monarchies. I can't imagine what the argument for a hereditary ruler is. It's a bit like saying your father was a brain surgeon. Here's the instruments, perform an operation on somebody's brain. Mo in London, thanks a lot. Dave in Los Angeles is on next. Go ahead, David.
Good morning.
Well, good evening, good morning.
Good evening. Yes, I agree. I mean, he's the Saudi kingdom. It doesn't matter whether they have dementia or Alzheimer, or even if they are 100% sound mind, they still can be dangerous, and as dangerous as their support goes. Because Saudis do not manufacture any arms to be dangerous for anybody. They are stooges of the Western alliance.
Thank you very much. I'm today in a country that is an ally to the kingdom in a very sensitive time.
في منطقة احنا نعيش فيها اليوم فيها مخاطر كثيرة جدا.
In a fragile region with many threats surrounding us.
سواء من عدم استقرار بعض الدول.
Either when it comes to the instability of some countries.
أو تدخل شؤون بعض الدول.
Or the interference in the internal affairs of countries.
أو الإرهاب.
Or terrorism.
واليوم الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية وحلفائها لديهم دور